So when working with step families, this is what you should do and what you should avoid. So what you should do is work in subsystems or individually. Think systematically, emphasize the feelings created by the structure, such as understanding the set insider-outsider roles. And what this means is typically in a first-time family, children will kind of vacillate between which parent they prefer. There is the roles of who's the insider and who's the outsider will vary. Whereas in a step family, children prefer their biological parent. And so the step parent is kind of designated, stuck in this fixed role of being the outsider. And then in custodial situations where a visiting child is not the primary, that is not the primary resident, that child will be the outsider, whereas the children who are the primary residents in the home will be the insiders. And so these are kind of set in step families, whereas they vary in first time fairies. So and then what to avoid is putting the step couple first. Oftentimes in couple family therapy, we are advised to tell the couple to put the couple first, and this sets a tone for the children. This is not the case. This can be very minimizing to a child's problems and feelings, such as their losses of the marriage and their parents being together and that type of situation. And then pathologizing children's distress as manipulating or resistant. Um, Whereas you should be assessing for the child's unattended losses, their loyalty binds, like if they prefer or they feel as though they're betraying their mother by being nice to their stepmother. And then the pace of the change, if the you know parent and the step parent are moving very quickly in this relationship and it could just be too fast for this child. And then premature step parent discipline. They said connecting before correcting, which is a really nice way to say it. And then also whether there's ex-spouse tension and conflict. And then pushing the parents and step parents to get on the same page is another thing you want to avoid. The goal is not for them to agree, but for them to communicate respectfully. And this was very useful information that I thought I would pass on.